Perhaps you've seen some ads recently about a PC in a USB stick that promises to be the end-all product for your computer needs. It basically says that any computer can magically be turned brand new with the power of a USB stick. So I thought, well, why don't we buy one? Why don't we figure out exactly what this advertising is? And for all of my friends that have been sending me screenshots of this stuff going, Jay, you need to make a video of this. Jay, you need to make a video. I got you. So in today's video, we're going to take a look at some quite cringy, in my opinion, ads. So to start out, this product is, in a sense, just a quick rundown. It is a Linux distribution that is kind of modified, and then since Linux is more lightweight than Windows, it ends up being slightly faster than you would have on like the default operating system, which of course by itself has merit. Should you make a whole product selling like $2 USB sticks for $25 and selling a free open source operating system from it? In my opinion, I don't think that is morally right. As we look at the ads later on, you'll see that it gets much more questionable with how they advertise it. So without further ado, let's take a look at $25 PC for churches, which this is $25, assuming this is the PC. So the first thing I want you to take note of is later on you'll see some very interesting things about testimonials, and this same guy comes through multiple times doing the advertisements as well as writing testimonials. Now in my opinion, a testimonial should be given from someone outside the company that has a financial incentive to kind of have that conversation here. So let's look at this first ad.
For just $25 each, you can have unlimited computers for your church or ministry.
$25 each. You could have unlimited computers for your ministry. That alone just says a lot about this whole video. That all you need is $25 and you've got yourself a PC. Which, in my opinion, you still need a computer to run this on, regardless of what form of reality you live in.
Hi, I want to tell you about an amazing product. It's called Xtra-PC. Xtra-PC is this tiny USB device that plugs into an old computer.
It is literally just a bootable USB drive. All it is a bootable USB drive. And I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but I already made a previous video on this product, how this is pretty much, in my opinion, flat out misleading crap. You can do the exact same thing for free and get, if not better, results. So my opinion is already out there, but in today's video, we're coming back again because the ads are atrocious. It's only $25, but what happened to the computer? How much does the computer cost?
Have a need for more computers for your church or organization, but don't want to spend thousands of dollars for new computers? Xtra-PC is the answer.
And the sad part is, I know some church or some ministry is going to go through this, and we just know how this all goes. If you're unfamiliar, people donate money to the church, and we hope that that money goes to something like feeding the poor, or in these times of needs, giving people food. But instead, we're going to be giving it to companies in which sell a misadvertised product, in my opinion.
Resurrect those old dead computers and give them new life. Imagine new computers for just $25 each. And here's the best part. Now you can safely take donations of old computers and use them for your ministry needs.
I also work and I also volunteer at organizations that recycle computers. And one of the big things about that is hard drives are hell to deal with. Storage devices, SSDs, anything like that, because people's data, you're going to run into a whole landmine of lawsuits if you don't properly deal with that stuff. Because the amounts of sensitivity that goes with that, they just like scrap the drives, wipe the drives. You have to thoroughly know how to properly deal with that. This is just a bootable USB. You plug this in, the operating system isn't going to be touched. People's data, you're going to run into big issues. And a church isn't going to have any idea what they're going to get into. And who wants to deal with all the legal lawsuits with that? What the actual heck?
Because Xtra-PC runs from USB, it works with computers with missing or bad drives. You can accept donations of old computers.
I really have a problem with this because this guy has absolutely no experience in this topic. I won't say I'm the best either, but I have enough that I can tell you that's a bad idea.
Xtra-PC has a built-in web browser, so it's easy to access church and ministry resource websites. Xtra-PC comes with OpenOffice, so you can easily create office.
What about these poor people that have not ever used OpenOffice? And I'm not going to even argue the merits of this stuff. The free Open Libre software that is on Linux, I have no problem with. It's good software for people who want the free stuff. No problem. I have a problem with the fact that someone's going to expect to have Microsoft Office that they've had on the church ministry computers for like the last 3 years and then go through and end up with not.
Email, music player, and photo viewer are all built in. Xtra-PC is a...
And it frustrates me that all of this stuff is in the version of Ubuntu that they've literally included. They literally didn't do any work but just rebrand some of this stuff and try to sell it.
One-time purchase with no recurring fees. So check out all that Xtra-PC can do and order yours today.
Do you want to try Linux but aren't a computer genius or an IT specialist? Then Xtra-PC is for you. Hi, I want to tell you about an amazing new product called Xtra-PC. Xtra-PC is a Linux-based operating system that runs on a USB stick. Xtra-PC...
Okay, like this guy at least I have a feeling knows at least something of what's selling. This I don't have too much of an issue with. I don't have... Like, I still don't understand why we're selling a free operating system though. Like, we're selling a pre-installed USB drive. Like, you're paying someone like probably like $20 to install this on a USB stick for you. That's really what this is saying.
You can even use it in a computer that has a missing or damaged hard drive.
Same script as last time.
Reboot, hit the boot menu key, select USB from the menu, and Xtra-PC loads and runs. It's that easy. If you want a fast, easy, proven, tested way to use Linux, then I encourage you to consider Xtra-PC. Xtra-PC starts at the amazing price of $25 and comes with a 30-day risk-free guarantee. So you can try it and see if it's for you. If not, simply return it and get your refund.
I remember the good old days when I tried Linux for the first time. Booting up Ubuntu, think I was fresh out of the womb. And man, did I have no idea what the heck I was doing. But I sure as heck figured out command line pretty quick. And after a while, I figured out you could even install GUI on that sucker. Man, was that the best day of my life. But I know that's not for everybody. But man, I guess I'm a rugged man that I like my command line and my Ubuntu. Plus, it's always a fun time trying to figure out Linux when you go to work and they ask you to use some various form of Linux and Google is your best friend. I gotta say, I can't justify using a GUI. If you're gonna do Linux, you're gonna have to at some point get familiar with the CLI, and I can't justify that at all. So Xtra-PC for Christian schools. I feel like this is targeting a certain religious group.
Hi, I want to tell you about Xtra-PC, the $25 computer that's perfect for your Christian school.
$25 PC. Y'all need to stop saying this is a $25 PC. This is a $25 add-on, but it's not a computer. I can't do crap with this.
Are you frustrated that your school doesn't have enough computers for your students?
They're really going to try selling the recycle thing again. And it makes me mad as heck because the amount of legal issues that these people can run into without any idea. Okay, we're going to just put ourselves in a thought experiment, everybody. Everyone just close your eyes. We're going to imagine that we are a, Christian school. So probably like middle school. We're some middle schooler. We have this installed on our PCs. We know that if we just remove this, what do some middle schools do? Remove the USB drive. Now we can boot into the actual operating system. It doesn't take that much effort to actually put the USB stick in there and then access the files in the hard drive. Now imagine what's going to happen when someone's bank account details get leaked because some kid plugged this in and started digging around on the computer. Imagine Fortnite, a bunch of Fortnite purchases on someone's credit card or bank account. Really? You're going to tell me this is a good idea?
Are you sick and tired of paying big dollars for new computers and seeing them become obsolete in just a few years?
And for the record, I would have no problem if we said something about removing the drives and plugging the sucker in. Now, while it would be awkward, I have no issue. I just think people are getting fed marketing junk, and this is crap, in my opinion.
Use Xtra-PC to upcycle those computers into like new PCs, saving you tens of thousands of dollars. Imagine, you can outfit an entire classroom with like new computers for less than $750. Compare that to purchasing the same amount of new computers.
They are still going at it with, this is a USB stick. So if you really were smart, if you were big brain here, you'd buy about 50 USB drives off of like eBay or something, or Amazon, for like 8 gigabytes, maybe 32 gigabytes a piece, for maybe like $100 total. Then you'd copy and paste whatever the crap is on here. Now, I don't know about proprietary information or copyrighted crap, so that might not be a best idea, but I'm sure as heck, since Linux is free, I would certainly copy Linux over the public distributions, of course, and make a bunch of copies of that and not use this crap.
What if you could get a new computer?
Let's hear this background noise, y'all. Yo, that's my air conditioning, guys. Ooh, there's a reason why that's off right now.
For each of your homeschoolers for just $25 each.
If you bought this, you'd think this was the Wonder product. Like, it blows my mind that these people are still, like, the amount of class action lawsuits that they have.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of ads for this product called Xtra-PC.
Now, I'm going to bet a fat dollar that this guy has gotten paid for those previous ads. Probably decent money, too, because you'd have to pay me a lot to look like an idiot advertising crap. So I'm interested to see how you can write a testimonial. You know, you get paid, I don't know. I got paid for this skateboard, y'all. I got paid to make a video about the skateboard, but I'm gonna also write a testimonial. It's the best product ever.
I wanted to see if it was any good. Does it really work? These guys claim that my old computer would work like new. And that's hard to believe since my old computer had a dead hard drive and wouldn't run at all. How could this little device make my computer work again? Well, I bought one, and all you...
This is like for people that have no idea what the heck a computer is. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, if you're watching this video and you have no idea what's going on, USB drive contains an operating system. My laptop here contains an operating system. You're just plugging in a different operating system. You still need a computer to run this on, and a USB drive by itself is not a computer. The amount of power a computer has isn't going to change when you plug in a USB drive. There is no processor on here. Look up an Intel Compute Stick if you're really interested in possibly increasing performance of your computer. Those are actually including computer hardware and a USB drive, whereas this is just a different operating system that's supposed to be lighter weight.
And reboot your computer, and bam, it will load, and you will have an amazingly fast computer.
Yeah, guys, this is what I like envision when literally look at the background. I don't know if they blurred it out, but man, that's what I imagine with a brand new PC, guys. Graphics card failure, iGPU failure.
Hey you guys, Corey here. I appreciate you watching my video. I just ordered the Xtra-PC and got it in the mail. Okay, so this is that old laptop I was saying is like a glacier, and right here I actually have a video, and I'm gonna double click that video, and when I do, we're gonna start a timer on the bottom of your screen so you can see how long it takes. Now, I know how long it takes to open this video, which is why we're actually gonna speed the video up a little bit, because I don't want you to have to wait as long as it's gonna take.
No, we are gonna pull this card out? So what is going on right now is, I know for a fact this computer, I can already smell the misleading advertising here, is that the computer that they're showing has a hard drive. And when you compare that to the flash memory, of course the flash memory is going to be faster. If you had loaded the same Xtra-PC operating system onto the hard drive and then run the video on the Xtra-PC, and then you had Windows or bootable Linux distribution on here, you're of course going to have a video load faster. It doesn't matter what the heck the operating system is. The sad part is, I bet that file is like 16 gigabytes and this is like a 16 gigabyte. Yeah, you're gonna have a fun, actually I think this might be 32. You're gonna have a fun time trying to load a video on there that's 16 gigabytes. See how fast it is? That's what happens when you install stuff on a flash. I even would bet that if he had just taken the video and put it on a USB drive and then put it on here, it would load like that too on the operating system. Now I'd bet it might take a little while to load in like the libraries and stuff to run the video, but I still think it would be substantially faster. And to say that you're comparing two different types of storage here and it's nothing to do with the product, which is what's very misleading. And the fact that this is on the front of the page for this product makes me really frustrated at a lot of things. And that's why I make these videos about these kind of products that are really questionably advertised. And I think this is a new series we're going to be starting on this channel, is questionable advertising. So if you haven't subscribed already, you might want to do that. We've got a couple other videos coming out. Not only do we have more videos of kind of an expose on the questionable advertising practices of different companies, but we've also got some more stupid stuff, like what happens when you upgrade your motherboard while the computer's on. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe, and if not, I hope you have a great day, and as always, have a wonderful, happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. See y'all.